Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
Single best idea. We did a lot of equity today with this. Some people saying a melt up in the market. I don't agree with that. David Gurr is saying maybe not. Some people even still using the word grind about an equity market that lists. We probably should have done more in the Fed today. Thank you, Julia Coronado, Macro Policy Perspectives, who was just brilliant on the different partitions at the Fed, the 3 groups, 4 groups that are out there as we go to the Wednesday meeting. Henrietta Treyz was with us over the weekend. 2 more Republicans announced their retirement from the House. Henrietta Treyz, they're walking out the door.
They're dropping like flies. I have the benefit of having this incredible mentor, a woman named Ashley Miller, back at the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. And she told me several years ago that senators and congressmen are heading for the exits. D.C. is incredibly unpleasant to be in. We are knocking at the door of eliminating the filibuster, which any Senate staffer will tell you is what keeps the Senate from being the House. And they mean that as an insult. So it's definitely not a good time to be down there right now. I think the assassination of Charlie Kirk is certainly on the forefront of people's minds. The physical violence component of it really can't be under-stressed.
Henrietta Treyz with Veda Partners there. Anastasia Amoroso was in today on the equity markets. She has been phenomenal about saying, stay in the markets, believe in America. We get an update from Anastasia Amoroso of Partners Group.
I was never in the camp of the American exceptionalism is over. And the reason for that, let's just talk about the backdrop for corporate America. And one of the things that the tax bill did is solidify the fact that corporate tax rate in the United States is going to be 21%. After accounting for certain deductions, it's probably closer to about 19%. The big deal about that, Tom, is if you look at some of the other developed market economies, the average is 25% or higher in some instances. So all of a sudden, you have an incredibly friendly corporate tax regime that on top of that, there's a couple of things in the tax bill that are even more friendly. And I'm talking about the 100% bonus depreciation. So if you invest today in America, you get that 100% bonus depreciation in year 1. That has been made permanent. So that is a long-term boost to U.S. GDP. If you invest in R&D in the United States, that's, again, a 100% deduction in year 1 versus the 5-year stretch out before. So you package that together, that's an incredible incentive to invest in America.
Anastasia Amoroso of Partners Group as well. It is Single Best Idea on podcasts. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Good morning to the Pacific Rim. I've heard so much about Spotify, the use of the Spotify podcast on the other side, the far side of the world. And, of course, on YouTube podcasts, it is Single Best Idea.